Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back to Growler's Farm, Farming Simulator 19. Don't forget, if you like this video, tickle that thumbs up button, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. So I told you at the end of the last video I was going to plant canola here, but I thought about, well, I noticed a couple of things, and then so I decided not to. The first off, we've got 3 different fields, so I thought maybe it'd be wiser if we planted 3 different crops that are going to be ready for harvest at 3 different times. And then there was another problem, which is right here, rocks. So we need to deal with the rocks. That's something new with 22. And then when I, woke up this morning, sleeping is really weird on 22. It's like the screen goes blue and then it goes black, and then you're watching clouds for a little while. It just takes forever. It's not like the old game where it would just, blank out and then come back. But this is interesting. We're just 1 day into growth. Now, if we were on 19 using the Seasons mod, we would just see no growth at all in the field at this point. But already we've got some growth on this canola. And growth on the weeds. Yeah, we got growth on the weeds. Let's go and deal with that first, I guess. Let's see. Let's get our... Where is the biggest tractor? I think it's right here. Wow, it's a loud start. Well, really loud when you're in the garage there. Alright, let's go to the store. Oh, you know what? Here, I'm going to show you guys something. It's something I didn't show you last time. I should have. We now have, it's not course play, but we have, something sort of similar to course play in this version of the game. Where is the store now? I'm down here. Where is the store? I thought it was right down the street from me. Cancel that. Where is... No, you canceled it. There we go. Switch to the regular map. Here's the store. Okay, it's down at this corner section. Okay, so we are going to set a drive-to location, and we'll put it right there. So you left-click on it, and then you'll be able to change the direction of the pointer, and then you right-click on, or then you left-click again, excuse me, and then he sets off. We can also set him to deliver crops or to I mean, we can set him up to empty the silo and then deliver crops, or we can set him up to stop at the edge of a field and wait till we fill him up and then go deliver crops. So it's pretty handy. And this is him driving. So I'm not having to do anything right here. Yeah, just Growler having to spend money. All right, fine. Let's unhire the worker and I'll drive. All right. You feel better? Yeah. I thought this was interesting. I noticed this on this tractor. You see, it's got a window on the left-hand side here, which isn't sort of normal. The door is right there. So you can see the handle just to the left of the steering wheel. That's just the weirdest place. I wonder if the steering wheel gets out of the way, because otherwise... Man, is it a challenge to get in and out of this tractor. Oh, and we're here. I thought? Isn't that our entrance? Where are you going? Oh, wait, I don't have the... You idiot. I forgot. I thought the worker was doing it. I'm just driving on past. All right, well, shut this down. Okay, first thing, we're going to have to do something about the weeds, so let's look at that. Oh, that was dumb. Weeders right here. We don't have terribly big fields, so it's not a huge deal. And we do obviously want to get something in our power range. That takes a lot more power. It's 9 meters at 6 meters. This one's 9 meters. This is 9 meters and cheaper than the other 9-meter one. So this one just takes 60, 6 meters wide, 7 miles an hour. This takes 90, which is fine. Oh, it's got... Oh, it plants seeds. I don't want to plant seeds. I don't want a weeder that plants seeds. I just want a weeder. Okay, I guess we're just going to get this one then. That's weird. These two plant seeds. Alright. Boy, 140 horsepower is pretty much the max. We're just going to have to go with the 6-meter one. Okay, anything? Nope, no customization on this guy. So there we got that. And while we're here, let's go ahead. The next thing we're going to need is right here, a roller. We can use this to deal with the rocks in the field. We could also use a stone picker, but I think, actually, let's see if I can find them. Stone picker right here. So, actually, this is a little cheaper, isn't it? But the roller, I think, also gives us a free level of fertilization. So that's the advantage. This, we can actually take these stones and go and sell them. So that might be a thing later on. But right now, we're just going to get this roller. Sadly, more expensive. Wheel setup. I don't care. I really don't care about any of that. Okay, so let's see. The weeder doesn't take much power. Let's come back here. Oh, here. Let's get this guy. That's weird. It sort of looked like yeah, see, this has a more normal door. It looked like our peripheral vision sort of got dark when we dropped that cedar. That was a little strange. We are really low on cash. I don't think we have any loans. We can take out a loan if we need to. We could also try doing some jobs. Oh. Phone ringing, I tell you. Just drives me right up the wall. We're not there yet. Almost there. Okay. What is that right there? I don't know what that was. I just noticed it marked on the map when we went past. Alright, so we'll let this guy do the weeder, since the weeder doesn't take quite as much power as the roller. I think because it's just not as heavy. These rollers are pretty heavy. And we can get him started on it, and then as soon as he's a little ways into it, then we can come behind with the roller and take care of that. I wonder if I should try doing the roller first. I hope the stones don't damage the weeder, because that's one thing about the stones. If you leave the stones in the field, they're gonna damage your equipment. So your maintenance cost in your equipment is going to go up. I suppose we will find out. It's a good question on whether or not I should do one first or the other. You know, let's try it the other way around. We can set this guy to work. It's not my field. What on earth do you have in this field that's ready to harvest? Besides weeds, you've got plenty of those that are ready to harvest. I want to see what the roller does to the weeds if we roll it with the weeds on the field. So let's get this guy started on this field. Ooh, I forgot to change tires. Doesn't look like it matters. We're not doing damage to the crops. Okay. And then we'll grab the roller. It's funny because the roof is squared, but the windows are round. That's just really strange. I am having the hardest time controlling things in this version of the game. I don't know what's going on. I think it's because I got so used to the realistic steering mod on 19. And so... It steers wonky for me, you know, being that I'm used to that other mod. Alright, we are here. Let's go ahead and let's start from the other end, I think. I'm not sure how this is going to work. I don't want to roll the field that's already got a crop in it. So let's start from this end. And hopefully... No, I like the fact that there's now sound associated with all the equipment doing its job. Those thing's pretty wide. Holy cow. I didn't think it was this wide. I guess I didn't pay attention to the width because I knew I was just going to get the cheap one, so I didn't look at the stats on it. Okay, and I think we just need to lower it. We shouldn't need to turn it on. Okay, it's not doing anything to the weeds. But I am missing part of the field. I don't think we need to get necessarily all of it. We just need to make sure we get the stones. Oh no, if it's going to give us... we'll stop when we get to the end of it here. I think it's making pretty good quick work out of our weeds. If it's going to give us a level of fertilization, then we want to get the whole field. Not this, I want this. And go to, no, not hotspots, soil composition. And of course everything needs to be, okay, it's not giving us any fertilization. All right, so I heard wrong on that. All this is going to do is just push the thing back in. But I'd swear I read that it, maybe there's a rolled state or something, because I'd swear I read that it said that it improves the soil for your next planting. And you can see it's changing the texture of the field. It actually sort of looks seeded. Maybe for that to work, you have to roll it after you've seeded it? Maybe we'll try that after we seed this field. Oops, no, let's raise this. Oh, that is definitely not going to work. Okay. Okay, lower this back down. And we'll drive forward. So if nothing else, we're getting the stones right now. I'm severely tempted to go ahead and roll this field again after we've planted it and see if that is what gives us a level of fertilization. It would mean we have to seed the field with the stones in it, but maybe the seeders aren't damaged. Maybe it's just like the cultivators that are damaged when you have stones. Alright, that's as good as it's going to get. And obviously the weeds are working differently, because weeds on the old mod, the Seasons mod, the weeds would just come up in little patches all over your field. It wouldn't be anything like this. Well, you can see our tires were killing weeds. That's interesting. I'm glad our tires didn't kill the plants or the crops we just had in the ground. Alright, let's let this guy get this weeded, and then we'll switch him over to operating the seeder and get the crop in. I did notice as we were going through here that there still seems to be some stones over on that side, though. I don't know why that last row we apparently didn't get the stones pushed down in. Because I don't see anywhere else in the field, just over on that other side. Fold this guy up. I have no idea. We did not have anywhere near enough storage equipment or storage area for all this equipment. What if... Could I store... No, that's not enough room. It's just going to have to store it over here, I guess. You know, one thing I noticed about 19, and noticed the same thing about 22, is they basically cover just the real basics. Like, this field needs to be plowed and lined. And they didn't say anything about that in the tutorial. Now, as I said, admittedly, when I tried to go through the tutorial, it died about halfway through. But I've watched other people do the tutorial, and so I know that was pretty much all of it. Now, let's see. Here's something I also don't like. Why do I need to know that all the parking lots and things like that need lime? It just makes no sense, and it makes it so much harder to read the map. So why did they do it this way this time? It's totally different from the way it was done last time. I don't understand it. Calendar. Okay. So we can plant wheat and barley, but barley actually we can harvest a month earlier. So I'm sort of down with doing that. And then the last crop, we can do soybeans. So our last field will do soybeans in the spring. So let's go ahead. Actually, let's start right here at this end. And this is going to be barley this time around. There we go. Okay, go ahead and get that planted. Okay. And this should show it getting planted. I guess it looks a little odd, but looks like he was missing patches along here, but maybe that's just because it's the edge of the field. Let him finish this next row, going back, and then we'll try running the roller over just that part again. See what happens. Well, you can hear the cedar actually even makes noise. And that's not a... Oops, wrong thing. Here, this. I like the fact that you can go back and look at the info screen from your garage. Okay, yeah, it's just... Oh, wait, this is calling it a cultivator. So did I not need to cultivate the field separately? Has this got its own built-in cultivator? Because it says a cultivator prepares field for the next sowing. I think this thing has, is that like a power harrow on the front of it? I think that's what it is. I think this orange part on the front here is a little power harrow. So this is a direct drill. Alright, let's just see if we get any soil improvement or anything from this. Okay, unroll this. I think what I'm going to do is run along here. Let's lower this. And then we will just run right along the edge of the field here. So we're getting like the first two rows that he just did. It is just when you can see it's a little bit lighter. Yeah, it's just a hair lighter than the freshly planted. Okay, let's leave that there. Now let's go back. We don't have any fertilized state. So I don't understand. I don't see any rocks in this first row. There are these rocks out here. I don't understand. I don't understand if we're supposed to use this before or after planting, and I don't understand why. Let's just turn this off right now. And I don't understand why it's not showing any sort of soil improvement. Needs plowing, needs lime. No, that's it. And we're so low on money, I don't really think we can afford to buy a plow or a lime spreader right now. As it is, it just costs us an arm and a leg to get the roller, which appears to be utterly pointless. I like the little instruction plaque right there. Alright. We've got some time, so I'm just gonna get this in the field. Okay, I don't know if this is doing anything, so I'm going to put it away, and then I will grab the weeder and we'll weed that other field. Alright. I can't tell. The roller is definitely getting rid of some of the stones, but not all of them. We still have one little patch of stones over there. So I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure what the thing is with it. Let's see. Yeah, let's a little bit further in growth. This is still right at the first stage of growth. Yeah, and this shows that this is canola and barley. Okay, well, I don't know. I mean, it does push some of the stones down in, but it doesn't get all of them. So I'm not sure that this was actually worth purchasing at this point. This might have been something that would have been wiser to just leave the stones and you know, worry about them later on when we're, you know, doing all the good stuff to make sure we get our top crop yield. Where were you parked? You were parked in the thing there. Alright, let's get this parked. And then we will proceed. Blah. I'm having trouble talking today, I tell you. That's strange. Oh. Why do you say that, Growler? Usually it's thinking you have trouble with. Ah ha 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 ha. Very funny. It's too bad that our house doesn't have an interior. I mean, it looks like it's supposed to, but I think that's just sort of a weird little diorama or something right inside there, so it gives you the illusion that there's an interior. It doesn't really matter. We don't need interiors on those. They're just sort of cute. They don't have any function, although the one house I had on, not the last series, but the series before that, that one was nice, because you actually went into the bedroom to sleep. You know, maybe on a house like this, you'd go, I don't know, into the bathroom to change clothes or something like that. All right, let's go ahead and sleep the night away. And we will sleep until 9 a.m. Yeah, here we are again. Now we didn't get the fade to blue this time, and then the black. We just got, we're looking at the sky. So it faded to black because it went to nighttime. That was why. And there's the sunrise, and here we are. Oh, and it is now autumn. Autumn colors are here in full bloom. This is absolutely gorgeous. Man, this is better than the Seasons, and it's raining. This is better than the Seasons mod, because that one, you know, yeah, you got some autumn colors, but not like this. Well, the grass would still be green at this point. I wonder if the grass will turn yellow later on. That would be really appropriate. Okay. We got weeds again in this field. So that answers my question about that. I was wondering, are weeds going to be an ongoing problem? We got no weeds here, though. You would think this field would be full of weeds. Maybe I just need to get further out into the field. No, it's saying there's lots of weeds in this field. So maybe you are now going to have to weed your field every month. It's not going to be like... I wonder if I had gotten a sprayer instead of a weeder, if that would have just taken care of it permanently. Oh, no, this one doesn't have any weeds in it at all. So an empty field can get weeds in it, and a planted field can get weeds in it once. So we just need to take care of this one again. Oh, this is really pretty. Well, except for the rain. But all the trees in different colors. Ah, I really love it. Let's get you. Are you still hooked up? You are. Disconnect you. What the heck was that? I thought I'd accidentally turned on music. Oh, bass thumping really loud. Now, you know, I had the real mud mod before, and you know, so working in the field in the rain was a real challenge. I really should be putting narrow gauge tires on here, but we know we're okay in the first stage of growth, so I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, you... Where... No, what are you doing? Why did he want to go at an angle instead of just going the right way? Why'd you turn your headlights off as dark as it is out? Okay, so I don't know if there's any point to doing the weeding before planting if you have a situation like that. Unless you're going to have it sit for a while, then maybe, you know, that's helpful. So then you don't have huge weeds when you plant. Because obviously you're going to have to weed after you've planted no matter what. So let's take a look in here now. So it's October. It is harvest season for all of these crops. And we started, it was harvest season for wheat, canola, oats, potatoes, and sorghum. And these things are always in harvest season. Boy, olives, you have a real narrow harvest season with 1 day per month. You get 1 day that you can harvest, and if your harvest isn't ready, you are boned. Wow. That's terrifying. That is a narrow window. Maybe they should think about fixing that. At least give you 2 days. I mean, it's one thing to be accurate, but, you know, we don't get 31 days when we're doing 1 day per month. Okay, that looks a lot better. And we still have 18,000. I want to look at one more thing before we go anywhere. Contracts. Ooh. Baling. This isn't baling. This is mowing. Oh, he's got +4. You no wonder it's 26 grand. It's a big job. We're going to be doing everything. Mowing, tedding, baling, and then taking it to the animal center. We get 1,200. Might be worth doing, but I'm not going to do it right now. We're out of time anyway. So that is going to be it for today, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to tickle that thumbs up button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Have a great day. Growler, why are you here?
Badlands. What's that stupid looking thing?
That's a robot.
And what am I doing?
You're gonna be like an adventurer. They call them vault hunters.
What's the ball?
Well, it's supposed to have all sorts of good stuff in it. Or is it just me? You've been getting a little sun there, buddy.
Well, of course I've been getting a little sun. And on these islands forever. You keep making me get naked and start over again.
Well, it's good for you. You know, it builds character.